Scorpio, thank you for being here for this special message for June 2nd and 3rd, 2026. The first days of June feel like a quiet clearing in your life, as though the universe is gently removing emotional weight that no longer belongs on your path. Something deeper is shifting beneath the surface, creating space for greater peace, stronger alignment, and a future that feels more honest to who you've become. This is a period of clarity and emotional truth. If someone once treated your presence as though it could always be replaced or taken for granted, the energy around that connection is beginning to change. Distance has forced this person to confront emotions they tried to avoid, and they are finally recognizing the depth of what existed between you. Even so, an important question remains. Have they truly changed? Or are they simply reacting to the fear of losing something they can no longer control? This message encourages caution. Although their approach may feel more sincere now, many of their deeper patterns and emotional defenses still remain beneath the surface. You are no longer standing in the same emotional space you once were. Your boundaries have strengthened, and your intuition has become sharper over time. This time, you are the one guiding your choices. Trust what your instincts quietly reveal, and avoid rushing toward answers before clarity fully settles in. Allow your actions to speak more clearly than explanations ever could, and protect the peace you worked hard to rebuild within yourself. Even if traces of sadness or disappointment still rise from old wounds, the universe is reminding you that love has not passed you by. This is not the time to chase uncertainty or force emotional connections into place. Instead, focus on restoring balance within your own heart. When the right person enters your life, the connection will unfold naturally, without confusion or emotional strain, and part of you will immediately recognize that feeling of belonging. The energy around you is beginning to shift in your favor. The Strength card speaks of emotional stabilization first, followed by meaningful growth. If recent challenges have left you emotionally guarded, trust that those experiences were clearing the way for something more aligned with your spirit. The Oracle reminds you that cycles can be broken when you finally choose yourself over familiar pain. Whether these patterns exist in love, fear, self-doubt, or old emotional attachments, the time has come to release them. The quiet courage you show by honoring your own worth changes not only your inner world, but also the way others respond to your energy. You are entering a new chapter, shaped by balance, self-respect, and a clearer understanding of what you truly deserve. Trust this process, even when the path ahead feels uncertain or emotionally unfamiliar. The universe is aligning events in ways you may not fully understand yet, and what approaches carries the potential for deep transformation. Keep your heart open, your boundaries steady, and your faith grounded in your inner knowing. Your story is still unfolding. This message speaks to collective energy, so not every detail will fully match your personal experience. If something does not resonate with you, let it pass naturally, and keep only what truly speaks to your spirit. Every person moves through different emotional lessons, and each journey unfolds in its own timing. Listen to these words calmly and allow your intuition to guide what feels true for you. Remember that your choices remain in your hands, and your path belongs to you alone. Before we continue into love, finances, family, and health, I want to share your lucky numbers and color for these first days of June. Thank you for your support. And if this message resonates with you, remember to like the video so these messages can continue reaching people every day. Your lucky numbers are 2 and 37. Keep them in mind because they may guide unexpected opportunities toward your path. Your lucky color is garnet. Wearing this shade or surrounding yourself with it can strengthen feelings of balance, protection, emotional grounding, and quiet prosperity. Dreams may also carry unusual meaning for you during this period. Pay attention to vivid images, emotions, or repeating symbols that appear while you sleep, because they may reveal something your conscious mind has struggled to fully acknowledge. Do not dismiss those nighttime impressions too quickly. Sometimes your subconscious recognizes emotional truths long before your logical mind is ready to accept them. This happens to everyone sometimes. On another note, stay attentive to your messages, emails, social media notifications, and other forms of communication you regularly use. Important news could arrive during these first days of June, and it may instantly shift your mood in a positive way. Reconnecting with old friends or familiar faces may also bring warmth, unexpected joy, and even memories or stories that make you smile when you least expect it. The universe is slowly arranging circumstances in your favor, guiding you toward a chapter that feels lighter, freer, and more emotionally aligned with who you are becoming. After spending so much time investing your loyalty, determination, and emotional resilience into situations that tested your spirit, the rewards you have been waiting for are finally beginning to move closer. The Chariot appears here as a symbol of focused movement and controlled momentum, perfectly reflecting the emotional strength Scorpio develops through transformation instead of impulse. This energy suggests that scattered emotions and divided attention are finally gathering into one clearer direction. You may still struggle with patience at times, especially when you can already sense momentum building beneath the surface. But this card reminds you that lasting success is created through balance. Passion must move alongside strategy, and desire must work together with emotional discipline. Focus your intensity on one meaningful goal that has remained unfinished or emotionally delayed. Whether this involves a postponed opportunity, an unresolved conversation, or a personal ambition, your determination now carries far more precision than before. You are no longer acting from emotional chaos. You are learning how to move with quiet certainty after a long period of inner transformation. Success arrives when distractions, emotional noise, and outside tension no longer pull you away from what truly matters. The reversed Five of Wands signals the gradual ending of conflicts that have drained your emotional energy for too long. Scorpio naturally senses hidden tension beneath the surface, but lately, certain misunderstandings or emotional struggles may have felt heavier than necessary. During this period, resolution becomes possible. Conversations soften, misunderstandings clear away, and a calmer atmosphere slowly replaces the pressure that once surrounded you. This card encourages you to step away from battles that no longer deserve your energy, protecting your peace for situations that genuinely matter. Accept this calm as its own kind of victory. Sometimes the strongest choice is refusing to continue a fight that no longer supports your growth. The Magician now awakens your ability to transform intention into reality, reminding you that you already possess the emotional and spiritual tools needed to create meaningful change. Your insight, emotional intelligence, and ability to read beneath the surface become especially powerful now. Speak clearly, trust your instincts, and allow your visions to take shape through steady action instead of emotional pressure. At the same time, avoid subtle forms of control or manipulation, even when they seem harmless. Authenticity strengthens your influence far more than secrecy ever could. Judgment brings an energy of awakening, reflection, and emotional rebirth, encouraging you to release outdated versions of yourself. For Scorpio, this may feel deeply personal, almost like shedding an old emotional skin that no longer belongs to who you are becoming. Certain fears, emotional defenses, or lingering resentments may have followed you longer than necessary. Today asks you to listen honestly to your inner voice. This is a time for forgiveness, including forgiveness toward yourself. Evaluate your path with emotional clarity and allow transformation to unfold naturally. Whether these realizations appear through relationships, personal goals, or your deeper sense of identity, the insights arriving now are guiding you toward a more authentic direction. This is not punishment, it is release. Accepting this awakening elevates your life into greater honesty, peace, and fulfillment. Strength carries the quieter form of power, rooted in compassion, patience, and emotional self-control rather than force. Scorpio often experiences emotions intensely beneath the surface, but this card teaches you how to move through those emotions with grace instead of resistance. With Mars in Pisces softening the emotional atmosphere, you are encouraged to face fears, doubts, and emotional triggers with calm determination. Vulnerability may reveal itself not as weakness, but as a deeper expression of your true strength. In relationships or difficult situations, respond with calm honesty and grounded confidence instead of emotional confrontation. The strength growing inside you now does not need to dominate in order to be recognized. People naturally respect energy that remains steady under pressure, and this message reminds you that real power comes from balancing emotional intensity with grace and self-control. The Eight of Wands enters this message like sudden movement through still water, bringing acceleration, communication, and noticeable progress. Delays begin dissolving, and situations that once felt stagnant start moving again with surprising speed. Messages may arrive unexpectedly, plans begin unfolding, and opportunities could develop faster than anticipated during these first days of June. Stay observant and intentional with your choices. This surge of energy rewards focus and thoughtful action, while scattered attention could create unnecessary complications. Share your ideas openly, strengthen important connections, and stay receptive to opportunities appearing through love, work, or creative pursuits. As momentum builds around you, Scorpio, your emotional adaptability and intuitive awareness help transform movement into meaningful breakthroughs. Move with purpose instead of urgency and allow this momentum to carry you forward naturally. The Emperor rises here as a symbol of structure, leadership, and mature self-discipline, encouraging you to take ownership of your environment and emotional boundaries. This energy asks you to create stability in areas of life that once felt emotionally uncertain or disorganized. Whether this appears through professional decisions, stronger personal limits, or becoming a steady source of support for others, the lesson remains the same. Lead with calm authority rather than rigidity. Scorpio thrives when emotional depth is balanced with inner control, and this card reminds you that lasting power grows through responsibility and consistency. Use this period to organize what has felt chaotic, both internally and externally. The stronger your foundation becomes, the easier it will be to support the ambitions and transformations now unfolding around you. True sovereignty is not about controlling others. It comes from mastering yourself with maturity and emotional clarity. The World card brings completion, integration, and meaningful achievement, suggesting that you are approaching an important milestone in your journey. This message invites you to pause long enough to recognize how much you have already survived, learned, and transformed within yourself. Even while part of you continues searching for the next emotional breakthrough, there is value in acknowledging how far you have already come. When it comes to health, this period asks for greater attention toward your emotional and physical well-being. Emotional stress or sudden shifts in perspective may feel especially intense right now, gradually placing pressure on your body if ignored for too long. Tension has a way of settling quietly beneath the surface, affecting both your energy levels and overall balance. Your body is asking for care, not punishment. Finding healthy ways to release emotional pressure becomes especially important now. Meditation, deep rest, therapeutic movement, massage, or intense physical exercise may all help restore equilibrium, depending on what your body responds to best. There are many healing methods available that support recovery without forcing you into extremes. Listen carefully to what your body has been trying to communicate before exhaustion speaks louder than intuition. If physical or emotional signs continue appearing, take them seriously instead of pushing through them. Think of self-care now as protection for your future rather than a temporary luxury. Even small moments of rest, grounding, or emotional release today can prevent heavier burdens later on, and your future self will quietly thank you for the care you choose to give yourself now. In your professional life, your ability to connect with people may become especially noticeable during this cycle. Work interactions, collaborative projects, or social environments could occupy much of your attention throughout the coming days. You carry an emotional intelligence that helps others feel understood, and this quality becomes one of your strongest assets now. Even if you have not fully recognized this ability yet, it continues developing quietly. At the same time, remember to allow yourself moments of rest. No matter how capable you are, constant pressure eventually drains even the strongest people. Avoid acting purely from emotional impulse, especially in situations carrying long-term consequences. Approach challenges calmly and with emotional discipline, even when others around you become reactive or impatient. Your ability to remain composed will become one of your greatest advantages. Discipline and consistency will play an important role in your work environment during the coming days. New opportunities and projects are slowly approaching, and you are being asked to prepare yourself mentally for greater responsibility and visibility. The energy surrounding you suggests that your efforts are beginning to attract recognition, and you may soon step more confidently into an important role. Even if you are currently searching for work, opportunities are beginning to move closer toward you. Your talents are becoming more visible, and these first days of June encourage a calmer, more intuitive approach to finances instead of impulsive action. With Mars moving through Pisces, your usual drive softens into something more reflective, helping you recognize what truly deserves your energy. This is not about avoiding action, but about making wiser choices that create lasting stability instead of temporary excitement. Financial progress comes more naturally when you slow down and reflect before making important decisions. Review investments, budgets, or unresolved financial matters carefully now, because small adjustments may quietly lead to meaningful results later. Mars in water signs often heightens intuition around money, and during this cycle, your instincts may notice opportunities others overlook. Be cautious with emotional spending or rushed purchases. Clarity grows through patience. Your confidence becomes stronger when balanced with discernment, allowing challenges to transform into long-term gains. A quieter current of abundance surrounds you now, especially through planning and work happening behind the scenes. Whether you are negotiating opportunities, discussing finances, or exploring side projects, your energy naturally attracts supportive people. Trust that the effort you continue investing will gradually create steady progress over time. This period rewards those who combine creativity with practical action. Developing skills, expanding knowledge, or strengthening talents connected to future income may be especially beneficial now. Luck favors preparation during these days. By trusting your intuition and resisting rushed decisions, you create a path toward prosperity that feels emotionally aligned as well as financially rewarding. When it comes to love, the emotional atmosphere around you feels especially warm and meaningful. If you are already connected to someone you care about, beautiful moments may unfold naturally between you, creating memories that stay with you long afterward. Small gestures of affection carry deeper emotional significance now. A thoughtful message, shared time, patience, or simple appreciation may touch your heart more deeply than dramatic displays ever could. Cherish those quiet expressions of love because they reflect the most genuine side of emotional connection. Real intimacy grows through ordinary moments that slowly strengthen trust and closeness over time. Consistent care, emotional presence, and sincerity become the true language of love during this period. If you are single, you may already sense that something emotionally significant is beginning to approach. Hope returns gently, bringing curiosity and emotional openness with it. At the same time, avoid rushing ahead simply because attraction feels intense. Take your time with anyone who captures your interest. Observe carefully, listen closely, and allow the connection to unfold naturally without forcing certainty too quickly. The strongest relationships are not built through pressure or emotional extremes. They grow through patience, honesty, and emotional safety between two people. Family energy also feels softer and more supportive during this cycle. The calmer atmosphere surrounding your relationships encourages understanding, compassion, and moments of shared warmth with loved ones. Simple conversations, familiar routines, or time spent together at home may bring unexpected comfort now. Home begins to feel less like obligation and more like a place where emotional tension can soften. Cooking together, remembering old stories, or simply being emotionally present for one another creates meaningful moments that strengthen family bonds. Your emotional insight may help guide family situations toward greater harmony if disagreements arise. A parent, sibling, or loved one could quietly need your support during this time, and offering your presence sincerely may strengthen those relationships more than you realize. Honest communication, attentive listening, and thoughtful gestures help prevent misunderstandings from growing larger than necessary. A generous emotional atmosphere surrounds family connections now, encouraging kindness, patience, and small acts of care that gently bring people closer together. These small acts of care strengthen harmony within the family and create a healthier, emotional atmosphere for everyone involved. By nurturing these relationships with patience and consistency, you build a support system that quietly uplifts both you and the people closest to you. As for your energy levels, the beginning of the day may feel slightly heavy or emotionally unbalanced, but this feeling is unlikely to last long. You could wake up feeling mentally scattered or physically drained, almost as if your energy faded overnight. Even so, do not allow that temporary imbalance to shape the direction of your day. Encouraging thoughts and small grounding rituals can shift your emotional state faster than expected. Something as simple as coffee, a refreshing shower, calming music, or a focused mindset may help restore your clarity little by little. The energy surrounding you carries an uplifting influence now, especially through Jupiter's optimistic presence during these first days of June. A lighter emotional current encourages joy, creativity, movement, and genuine self-expression. You may suddenly feel inspired to dance, sing, create, celebrate, or reconnect with activities that make you feel emotionally alive again. Allow yourself space for these moments without guilt. This period asks you to reconnect with your own happiness instead of worrying too much about the opinions of others. Your life deserves to be experienced fully and authentically. The more honest you become with yourself, the easier it becomes to recognize what truly nourishes your spirit and what quietly drains it. At the same time, pay attention to your emotional reactions throughout the day. Certain moments could trigger irritability or emotional intensity, making it easier to say things that are truthful but sharper than intended. This happens to everyone, so do not judge yourself harshly for it. The important thing is becoming aware of how your emotions are being expressed. Take time to reflect honestly on what may be happening beneath the surface. Sometimes the issue is not the truth itself, but the timing, tone, or emotional weight behind certain words. Truth without compassion can unintentionally wound people more deeply than necessary. Scorpio naturally senses emotional undercurrents strongly, and during this cycle, your sensitivity may feel heightened in situations involving relationships, friendships, or work. Because of this, emotional discipline becomes extremely important. If tension or conflict arises from someone else's behavior toward you, respond with maturity, self-respect, and emotional intelligence rather than impulsive reactions. Your calm presence will help situations resolve more effectively than confrontation ever could. If someone deliberately tries to provoke you, your ability to remain composed will reveal far more strength than engaging in unnecessary conflict. In the end, people acting carelessly often expose themselves without you needing to force anything. If you are studying or pursuing academic goals, trust yourself fully in the process. Doubting your abilities too much can interfere with concentration and prevent your mind from absorbing information clearly. Remember something important. Learning itself is proof of growth, not failure. Every mistake teaches something valuable and becomes another step toward understanding. Successfully completing an academic project or responsibility may increase your recognition during this period, opening opportunities connected to scholarships, financial support, or educational advancement. Even if those opportunities do not appear immediately, continue moving forward steadily, because your effort is still building something meaningful beneath the surface. This is also a supportive time for learning languages or developing communication skills that expand your future possibilities. Even in a world shaped by technology, these abilities remain deeply valuable and continue opening doors in influential careers. As for compatibility, these first days of June bring especially positive energy with 3 signs in particular. First, Libra. Conversations with people of this sign may feel mentally stimulating and emotionally refreshing at the same time. Discussions flow naturally, ideas expand easily, and you may finally feel able to express certain thoughts openly. Their energy encourages clarity and meaningful dialogue. Second, Virgo. If fear, frustration, or emotional confusion suddenly rises during the day, people connected to this sign may appear like a calming presence in the middle of emotional turbulence. Their grounded energy reminds you that you do not have to carry every burden alone, helping you reconnect with a quieter strength inside yourself. And finally, Cancer. This energy supports emotional cleansing in both practical and symbolic ways. Organizing your environment, clearing clutter, or creating more comfort within your home can deeply affect your emotional state now. People of this sign may help you release emotional weight you have been carrying silently for too long, and by the time everything feels lighter around you, your spirit may feel lighter too. Scorpio, this message comes to a close filled with reflection, growth, and emotional awareness. Thank you for spending this time here and allowing these words to reach you with an open heart. Trust your intuition, continue moving toward what genuinely brings peace to your soul. And if this message resonated with you, support the video by liking and subscribing to continue receiving new messages and daily predictions. Thank you for being part of this space, and may peace, abundance, and protection continue walking beside you.